So, my friends, I contemplated whether I was going to, cover this first story. Number one, because this is not someone that I follow actively, but they are making headlines. He is making headlines. And at first, I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave them to whatever it is that they need to be left to. But I think I'm going to cover it from a different space in a different place than what most people will cover. So if you don't know who this is the baby, and that is Dani Leigh. Now, I can say that she's his side piece at this point. Somebody could say that's his baby mama. I hate that term, but that could be his baby mom. They live together. Well, anyway, yesterday, I want to say, all of a sudden, the baby goes live on IG and he's filming Dani feeding the 3-month-old that we now say that the baby is now, but also antagonizing her and calling her crazy and all this other stuff. Basically, they're having a very private moment that he decided to go live in. And the reason why I say private is because, my friends, I don't know if you guys understand this or not, but your arguments and everything with your loved ones and your boyfriends, especially your husband, whatever, should not be on Instagram Live. Well, that's what he did. Well, he goes live and then the live ends abruptly. Next thing you know, you see Dani Leigh live, and she is, I'm not going to say she's followed by cops, but she's like talking trash, sort of like, oh, he's kicking us out, his 3-month-old. You see, he called the police on us and all this other stuff. Okay. So they have a whole domestic situation playing out on live. Next thing you know, he goes live. Then one of his older baby's mother goes live. Everybody living, okay, but nobody's solving and making things safe for the baby or whatever. And when I say the baby, I mean the infant, not the baby him. So then he so the baby mama jumps in, and then Dani Leigh's like, oh, you want that smoke? I'm about to go in too. And so they just having a whole full-fledged Instagram live foolishness and mayhem private, instead of calling each other and saying, hey, let's meet down to the Ponderosa, let's meet down to the Red Lobster or to the freaking Sizzler or wherever the heck y'all eat and discuss this like mature adults. That's why I'm bringing this story, because as a friend, as a mentor, as an educator, I'm letting you guys know that these type of things is not healthy. It's not healthy for the child that's going to see this one day. It's not healthy for the relationship. It's not cute. And I don't know why we're doing this. Like, I don't understand why your first recourse in a lot of these weird situations is, I'm going to go live. So weird to me. So he goes live. Next thing you know, and I did see a tweet where somebody said, you know what, at this point, this is just promotion, because it's just blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, he's promoting his album that's coming out. And so now everybody's just ready to send him to the streets and be like, look, you handle this yourself. So my only point in covering this is a couple of fold. First of all, this is why, ladies, it's important to get married. Okay. Because if you are married and you have a baby with someone that you are married with, or you are married, that property, that place where you're dwelling is no longer just his. It is community property. Now, someone can argue the laws of the states as far as living together and all this other stuff. I don't know all that. All I know is a marriage and a piece of paper is a legally binding contract. And guess what? You're not kicking me out of nowhere. Okay. That's first of all. Second of all, if this is a volatile situation where someone needs to go, then it shouldn't be, I'm going to take to Instagram Live for them to decide or validate whether one of us should leave. Just freaking leave. Okay. Third of all, allegedly, he had no concern as to where the baby was going. And when I say the baby, again, not the baby, but his baby. And so, I was a little taken back by that. Like, sir, you just want her to get out. He clearly has nowhere to go. He plays the whole role, that some men do. I didn't really know her. She was just a jump off, blah, 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 blah. But clearly you were in some sort of relationship, because like she said, I lived here. I did a little bit of research. Again, I don't follow these people. I was just intrigued by the fact that all this was playing out on Instagram Live, and no one's really learning from the last person that does this. Okay. So it's playing off on Instagram Live. And the other thing that I know that I was noted, allegedly, Dani got him from someone else. So someone else was like, well, you got him, you got him And the way you're going to lose him the way you got him. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother live. Um, so I'm waiting to see how this matter unfolds. I'm also waiting to see what the lead attorney has to say about this from a legal standpoint. But for me, I wanted to cover this story from a woman to woman standpoint. And to you guys, mind who you are getting with and having children with. And forget having children, mind who you having sex with. That's all. That's all. Haha, I'm going to focus on the poor baby of the baby instead of Friday's cocktail. Black's tropical. They laughing. Oh, you talking about the baby boy, the baby? Yes, I'm talking about the baby. I'm talking about the baby's baby, the baby. I'm hoping she's sipping that long Friday so I can come join. I can sip slow that long, real slow. Okay, real slow, like. Anyway, that's a little cranberry juice, a little vodka and cranberry juice. So anyway, so how long? Okay, so I answered that. So that's the story with that. Like I said, I just really am intrigued by a lot of this story and how we're all taken to social media. Speaking of taking to social media, we just reported that Stevie J and Faith Evans were getting a divorce. Well, Sunday, I see them turning cartwheels on the beach. So that's why I'm just like, keep your mess off social media. I know people have some people have such an instinct to want to flex on social media, but I'm telling you, flex in your group chat with your family because this is not it. He's already talking about it now. All right. Oh, I know. That's why I said it. Yeah. He said men could not have gotten away with what she said and did. Absolutely. No, I know he's talking about it. That's how come I mentioned it. I want to see what he has to say if I have time to catch it. If not, no sweat or whatever. Yes, Black Stevie and Faith doing cartwheels on the beach, child. They and just reporting a divorce, child. That's why keep stuff off the internet. Miss Queen L says, right, Melissa. Okay, so I'm glad y'all agree with me because I was like, listen, I'm so over this, but and now he's viral. But and then it also begs the question, was all of this a publicity stunt? But here's the thing, I've said this before. I'm not sacrificing my family for likes, clicks, and views. I'm not sacrificing my family for fame and viralism. Just not doing it. And this is what a lot of people seem to be doing. So, with that being said, that is the latest on the baby and his baby. And then we'll see. We're gonna see how this pans out. Can't say I'm gonna bring the news. I just wanted to talk about the fact that why the heck are these people bringing this crap to the internet? Jeez. Okay, y'all. We just left live and I did a little story in the beginning of my live, but it's being reported. Let me get Miss Allegedly that Dani Leigh is being charged with assault. So that's a real want moment because as I reported, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. And, as I reported, unfortunately, they had some sort of altercation going on. He say as he was recording that he was doing it for his safety. So allegedly, maybe that's why he needed to do it. So he knew that she had a history of assaulting. So Charlotte Mecklenburg PD says Dani Leigh was charged with 2 counts of simple assault after officers made 2 visits to the rapper's home. The first came on Sunday night after the baby had gone live on IG. So we reported on that earlier. So make sure you check out the video after this one is done, the one I just did. The first came on Sunday after the baby had gone live on IG, showing Dani Leigh as she was feeding their 3-month-old child. Cops say the baby accused the singer of striking him then, but the police left without making arrests. So they didn't make an arrest. She even went live with the police behind her and she was walking through talking, saying different things. And so it's not the other way around. No one should be hitting anyone, but I'm glad he don't need that type of like publicity, so to speak. The change though That changed though when they went back into the house on Monday around 9:30 a.m. Just as I said on the live that we just got off. If y'all around here getting so hostile to the point which you feel like you got to put your hands on each other, you should leave. During the Sunday night incident, the baby said, I got to record you for my safety. You ain't fitting to bring this black man down. And he did say that. And he did say that when he was live. He was like, hey, I'm recording you because I know that I'm dealing with someone that will do something crazy and get me in trouble. So I'm very happy, to his point, that he recorded it or he had a recording. It would appear that the alleged assault had already happened and the baby was recording Dani Leigh out of fear she might claim to have hit him. On Monday, he posted a video seemingly accusing her of using their baby for internet clout. He never mentioned anything about her allegedly hitting him. He did, however, vow to take care of their child despite the drama between Dani Leigh and himself. Meanwhile, she said that she's getting out of town. She posted a picture showing the ceiling of air vents and a commercial jet. No word on where she is flying. So, y'all heard it here. Hey, Blacks Tropical, good to see you again. Dani Leigh, of this whole Dani Leigh the baby situation, is being charged with 2 counts of assault. Yeah. Let's just keep watching and see what exactly is going to happen in this case. In the meantime, peace.